Okay, so the PFA is the mock one is week 2, including measurements, and the actual one is week 8, which is right before spring break. So remember, you must receive a 90 or higher, and our goal is a 95. So any questions about that? It's pretty self-explanatory, but just make sure you're working out harder in the semester. Yes.
How many there's 16 training weeks, right?
15.
15. So if somebody doesn't meet the 90 on their T week 8, can they retake the test to get a 90 later?
So I don't have all of the answers for you, but I have a like half decent. I see you.
Who's that?
Cadet Lake, the other cadet Lake has a cake. It's my birthday, so she was trying to hide it and I saw it.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. So you have to pass it with a 90 at training week 8 because your nominations from Colonel Bonnie are due whenever we come back from spring break. So if you do not have above the 90 at that point, I'm not too entirely sure how nominations for you will work after. However, I do know that it's either training week 11 or training week 12. We do intend to do the PFA again for those of you that did not pass or the 200s that did not make above a 90. I don't know if that's going to help you get into field training. I do know that they do have the ability to send out all of the EAs, so your enrollment allocations after nominations have done, so these are your actual tickets to field training. They can send them out, and they have the ability to send out a second set several weeks later. That's happened to POC previous, so I don't know how many of you know who Lieutenant Hansen is, but he didn't get an EA in the first set, but he got an EA 2 weeks later. So it is possible that it will come out in 2 groups, it just depends. Now, I'm not sure how strict Colonel Bonnie is going to be about that rule, so I think it's going to be a let's see how you do. I'm not telling you not to get a 90. You need to get a 90. However, if she sees that a bunch of you don't have 90s, it's a possibility that we will have another PFA sooner rather than later.
So just make sure you're working out during the semester and cutting back on sweets and sugars.
We do intend to have, I don't know if you guys remember Phoenix Flight or if you guys were even here for Phoenix Flight. I don't remember how long ago that was. Okay. We do intend to have a Phoenix Flight, which is a group of you that feel that you're not doing well or we notice you're not doing well at PT. We will have POC that will reach out to you and be like, hey, you want to go to the gym? Hey, do you want to do this? Hey, we're going to be out on the field doing this so that we can help you guys get to that goal. We're not here. I know that you guys don't like the POC. I totally get it. It's a GMC thing. You're not supposed to like us. However, we are here to help you because ultimately you will be in our positions. So the entire 300 class at some point will have to work with all of you or most of you. So we're not here to try to get you guys kicked out. That is not our goal. Our goal is to keep you at the standards and help you improve wherever we are allowed to help you improve. Okay, so we will do our best to help you make whatever standards are required for field training. That is the ultimate goal, is to do everything we can to get you there. If you don't meet it, it's not going to be because of us. It's because of you guys not being able to meet that standard, okay? But we're going to do everything we can to get there. Now, if you have trouble with something, you didn't pass your AFOQT the first time, we can't help you study, and we can't give you study guides, but somebody may be able to help you learn how to study, if that makes sense. Okay, so we will help you wherever you can. You're going to have a mentor assigned to you, and their goal is going to be to help you, just so you know.
And those will be assigned probably to W3, you said?
Yes, no later than training 3.
Which is mentor?
Yes, so mentorship, we're going to have POC mentor us this year. Like you said, 23 is the hopeful deadline for that. Your mentor will be based on your major and AFSC, so hopefully somebody, if you want to be an engineer, somebody that's doing engineering as well too, will mentor you. Basically once a month or less than that, they'll check up on you, say how you're doing, any sort of questions you may have as well too. And we might mentor 100s, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is what we're looking at right now. It might change as we get closer to figuring it out. This is a whole new system, so again, this is like, we're going to try it out and see how it works. And we're going to fine tune and fix wherever we can, but this is the goal. It's going to be the watered down effect. And the reason we're doing the waterfall is because it has been a long time since I was a 100. Actually, I was never even a 100. So I don't feel comfortable mentoring a 100 because I've never been in their position. So that is why we're going to have the 200s mentor the 100s, because you guys were there less than a semester ago, whereas it's been over a year for most of us. So we're going to mentor you guys to be in our positions. You're going to mentor them to be in FTP positions. Yes.
Does that mean 250s won't be mentoring 100s?
They will. So technically the 250